Hi guys, I thought I'd do another video just to give you a bit more of a few more tips on how to keep your sculpt size a bit more in check when you're limited for space and if you want to add more to it without blowing the sculpting budget. So to give you a demonstration, like if you're doing a lot of a similar sort of thing, say if you're doing a lot of spaghetti or something, instead of doing lots of little ones like this, you'll end up, if you do just heaps and heaps of little stuff, you'll end up with sort of voids under it, which all these gaps is going to cost you a lot of extra pixels and voxels that you don't actually need for the visual effect. So to speed things up and improve your level of detail, if you would say if I was to be doing this, what I would do is I'll get rid of that. I'd just do a pile of stuff first, and then you just do the outside layer, whatever you want it to look like. If you wanted it to look like spaghetti, and then you can go inside it and then make sure that, because you don't want, last thing you want is little air pockets and voids inside your sculpt, because you're never going to see them anyway, unless you're creating tunnels and things, which is a different story. But if you're creating just a single sculpt, you want to go inside and go back and fill all these. If you're on the same layer, fill them so that they don't take up extra space. Otherwise, if say for example, if I was going to do some gold coins over here, I'll get rid of all that. Go do some. Might as well make a decent scene out of it. Just do a bit of a pathway down here. This is a good way so you can check to see whether I can go and show you what I mean by checking to see if you've left too many voids and stuff. Just paint a bit of few of these rocks first. These paving stones. I'll just go over it with a black just to darken it a little bit. That'll do. We'll get a slightly lighter. If I check underneath, it's not too bad. There's not too many. Oh, that's where it drops down over there. We're just going to fix that anyway now, so that'll be right. I'm at massive scale here, but it's only just for a demonstration. And like you can go in behind, and then you can just check, because if I'd left, say if I'd been really just going like this, and then smoothed off the face of it, if you go behind, there's all sorts of little voids. You can get rid of that by just filling them all up. You don't really want all that sort of rubbish, otherwise it just, chews up unnecessary space. Right, I'll get rid of that. This is just another quick exercise on the painting tool, really. Just showing you how quick you can change the look of something by using the paintbrush. Use the smooth brush there. Right, we'll switch back to maybe a brown colour for the bricks, half opacity, and just do selected sort of random ones. Doesn't have to be everyone. And go to a darker grey just to do the sort of in between ones of those, plus a little bit over top of those other ones just to give them a bit more colour. And then go back to a black just to give a bit of shadowing and some depth to it. And also put a bit of black shadowing around the edges of the tiling and that just to give it a bit better look. I'll just do the door, so I'll use the sword blue. And I'll go for a shiny black door handle. I haven't got it inside, so it doesn't really matter on this one. Normally I'd have an inside hollowed out as well, but for this sculpt I'm not worrying about that. And for grass I'd probably just use the puck tool and just randomly disperse it around, just sort of look like grass. And then I'll give it a little bit of colour. And then getting back to the original thing, which was, say if I was going to do a couple of gold coins, if I was to do a gold coin pile like this, so if I was hiding some treasure for people to come and have a look at, this is going to be quite using up quite a lot of your budget for save file size. If you go and look inside this, it's just an absolute mess. So what I would normally do, like you could go and literally and go to a cube tool and carve out all those just to make it so there's no pockets in there. But the easiest way to do that, I mean, if you're doing a really detailed big scale sculpt, it's probably easiest to do whatever you want to do first and then go inside after and tidy it up. But if you're just doing, say, a gold pile, it's just as a basic demonstration. Let's just use even the sphere tool. Create your rough pile of whatever gold coins or something, just for example, that you want to do. And then get the coin you want, the size, and then just stamp a few around on the surface to give the effect of it. Because, I mean, you're not going to see it from too far back anyway, so you don't have to get too carried away with having every single individual coin visible. People will get the gist of it. And going inside, see, it's a lot tidier. Like, there's a few little bits I probably could tidy up, but on the whole, you haven't got little pockets like this all through it where there's coins have been stacked. And so it's a lot easier just to fill all those so that you don't end up with all that extra showing surfaces that you don't need. You don't need to see the other side, you don't need to see it, so you can save it like that and it'll reduce. Well, we're still under 1 megabyte budget size here. That's about all I can think of for now, but hopefully this is helpful to some people. I'll catch you next time.